Waiting for the gusts of wind to die down, this is Tell It to Someone. First question, of course, is from Heroin with Steez. Would you ever fight a roo if its feet were tied? Well, of course, in order to tie the feet of such a creature, you would have to actually fight it first in order to tie it. So I probably recommend not fighting it myself, but getting an emu to fight it. I mean, there's always an emu somewhere around. I mean, the coat of arms has one kangaroo and one emu, so you get one of each. And I wouldn't fight against an emu either, because because the war. Yeah, we don't mention the war. So, yeah, you fight the kangaroo against the emu, and then you eat both because, very evenly matched, they'd weaken each other enough to eat them both. And that's why I'm fat. Next question is, of course, from Endochrom. What is your favourite mineral? Don't make me choose! Next question is from Joe Freddy. If you had a hammer, would you hammer in the morning, would you hammer in the evening, all over its land? What, you expect me to hammer out of danger, out of warning? No, I've got a hammer and I'm going to blow the ever-loving something out of West Virginia, because that's what I do when I'm playing Fallout 76 sometimes. I might do that like tomorrow or something. I don't know. It depends on what else is happening in that particular game at that particular time. So, yes. So I wouldn't. I'd just be. I also like. Sometimes I just hammer the shit out of some super mutant behemoths, but that's more a Fallout 4 thing, not a Fallout 76 thing. Next question is from Matt Yabs. I have been watching your live streaming videos. Can you please use a man's voice too? I accidentally selected a woman in the thing when I was setting up the thing originally. So that's what I play as. I'll try to boost the bass up or something. It's a lady leprechaun with a hammer, but I mostly use the big guns. Jonathan Stern asks, how do you eat cheese without a fork? Well, look, you sometimes have these little salty dry biscuits that I'm not allowed to pronounce, but usually I just stick in my face in the cheese and just munch away at the cheese and let it dribble down my chin. That's the way I usually do it. Next question. Heavy Wasawas. Duck with orange, duck with cherries, or duck surprise? Well, I've had a duck surprise, when all of a sudden I was given 3 ducks and one of them was male. And then I had a lot of ducks. Well, that wasn't really surprising after what I was seeing the ducks do in the backyard. And then I had a lot of ducks, like there were hundreds of ducks, not all simultaneously, there were dozens of ducks simultaneously, hundreds of ducks in total, but we got rid of them eventually. Armands. What do you use to make Tell It to Someone? Well, I use a camera. If I had a camera, I'd camera in the morning. No, I won't even. I won't. Right. Okay. I use a camera. I use a camcorder, some sort of Panasonic thing, and then in Premiere I edit it and upload it using a computer. And yeah, and I use my brain to come up with answers to these questions. So that's about it, really. I don't use much else because I don't need much else, like a chalkboard or a what else could you use? A theremin? Don't use a theremin either. Not fancy. Nish Brown asks, do you like your theories the same as your bagels? Well, yes, I like my theories hot and covered in butter and some sort of cream. and stuff. Maybe a bit of turkey, and a bit of schmear, I think it's called. You have lox with schmear, bagels with schmear, and like then slightly microwaved. This is why I'm fat. Onion Boy asks, who are you telling it to? Who is someone? Well, you are someone, I think. I mean, or is it me? I'm asking. No, you're asking, I'm telling. So you're the someone in this situation. I mean, I could have said ask someone something, but that doesn't make a cruel acronym. Oh, that's it. That's the last question for the day, because I accidentally put one question twice, and the second one was second time I had it. And anyway, I forgot that if I stand exactly here, if I look into the camera, I'm also looking directly into the sun, which is a problem because I can't actually read this or see the camera or anything. So I don't exactly know how this came out, because I'm kind of dazzled here in the sunlight, looking directly into the sun. Don't look directly into the sun. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question, then the question asking place is below, or you could use this dovetail question to submit some sort of comment there, and you can watch my previous video, which is it was the Maya Christmas windows again. Doesn't end well for the bunny, but when does it ever end well for the bunny? Or you can watch my next gaming stream, which is probably next. Or I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a call. Sign off.